This old antique dresser, and we're starting to strip it. Got some nice detailed wood. It has some, almost looks like bird's eye maple or something to it. Okay, I got that second coat of quick strip rubbed off. And here's the bottom drawer pulls. Okay, we got another thrift store find for $50. We got this old antique dresser, and we're starting to strip it. She just took the back off. There was a back piece on there.
Here's what it looks like.
Okay. Here's what the original wood looked like. Like a mahogany color. And I just put some of that quick strip to kind of clean up on this corner here. I started hitting it with the brush, but it's a nice old dresser. It's got the little metal stops in it. It's got this nice hardware. I took a magnet to it. This part's brass. The ring is steel. I had some fancy knobs on the drawers too. I don't have the drawers. I put them in some stripper here. If you can see that. And this is actually the top drawer. You can see the detail on there. And then the other middle drawers have just this straight line detail, and then the bottom drawer has a kind of a fancy detail. And look at the bottom here. The very bottom. Got some nice detailed wood on it. It's pretty nice. It's built pretty good. It's not super sturdy. It has the sides are a little thinner wood. And you can see the interior construction is all wood with nails holding it together, so it's pretty old. It's not all stapled together like modern furniture. Pretty sure the sides might be plywood. And the back is probably plywood. But let's take a look here. This is the maker. It looks like the sides of the drawers are probably pine or spruce. And it might be laminated front. Probably.
It's not laminated.
It's solid wood, but it's got a laminated mahogany probably on it. Like the top. This is probably solid mahogany.
It was solid.
And that's the maker. It's marking there. And then there's some markings on the back.
There's no laminated top.
It's all solid wood.
Solid.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It was solid wood.
Look at the top. Right here. Where I cleaned it up.
Yeah. Not sure what kind of wood. You think it's like black walnut or mahogany? The grain kind of looks like
walnut.
Could be, yeah. I'm not an expert on wood, but it's definitely not oak. I know oak. And there's some other markings on the back. It's got a stock number 6660 WL number 640. That's the back. It's kind of like a thin sheet of plywood. It's got metal braces. Little flathead screws put together. I think it's gonna look nice. I don't know why people do this, but they paint. I hate it when you get old furniture like this and then they paint it. It's just the top had to be beautiful on this. We'll show it when it's finished. Okay, I have to show it inside this drawer. This other drawer with the label is nothing too fancy, but this wood has some, almost looks like bird's eye maple or something to it. If you look at it, then it's pretty wood.
It's real pretty.
Now the corners are dovetailed. Machine dovetail, you can tell. It's a pretty nice looking piece of furniture. Just gonna fix it up. Okay, I got that second coat of quick strip rubbed off. A little water. And you're thinking it's black walnut?
That's what it looks like to me.
Okay.
Either that or a cherry.
Could be.
Could be black cherry.
I'm not sure what kind of. But it had this. This is the original finish. Where I took a board off the back. There's a pretty finish to it. We'll have to revarnish this. But it looks like it's going to be a nice. Look like pretty nice wood. Once we strip it all down, it should look good. Here's some of the drawer hardware. Here's the top drawers, what they look like. These are made out of steel, they're magnetic. They have these little prugs on them. That's with all the paint stripped off them. And here's the bottom drawer pulls. I got this one mostly stripped out. See the details on that? It's pretty nice. The ring is steel, and then the rest of this casting is brass. You can see the wear and tear from over the years right here on that high spot. And then this is what they, well, with the stripper on it, that's what it looks like. They just gobbed the paint on there so much you couldn't even see the details of that drawer pull anymore. So it'll look pretty good when it's done. We stripped it off, and now we're just going to try a little area where I sanded it. This area here I've sanded some the rest of the finish. A little bit of the stain has been sanded off. I'm going to try some of this tung oil. You want to put some of that on there and see how it looks?
Do it with the
There, here I haven't sanded.
here.
And here I have. You can kind of tell it's a little lighter. Yeah, just rub a little bit of that on there and just see how it looks. This board here is a little darker than the other. Try a little more on there and see what. It's a tung oil varnish. It says for a nice hand rub finish. Try a little bit more on there and see how it looks. It looks, so far it's coming out nice. I like it, the way it looks. So I may not even need to stain this. We could just rub that tung oil on there. See how it comes out.
No, it needs to be sanded.
You want to sand the whole finish off?
Yeah, because it's kind of red.
Okay, well that's how the tung oil looks versus none. Here's just a stripped finish right here. Hasn't been sanded or anything.
Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna put some on the unsanded?
Yeah, let me see what it looks like.
Okay. That don't look too bad.
No, it actually looks good. Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. I kind of like that. It's got the original stain still on it underneath, and just putting that tung oil on there brings the grain right up. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. Yeah. Compare that to the drawer next to it. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, world of difference. Okay, she put the tung oil on to them. Now this has a dark and light finish, and it's got this little detail on there. So we're going to try that and just see how that contrasts. I think this is going to look really good. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's some pretty wood there. I think it's the same wood in both, but they used a little dark stain here, and either no stain or a lighter stain. Man, that's amazing. That tung oil brings out the color. Why someone would paint this piece of furniture, I don't know. Because it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful
they
wood.
wrote it. Look at it.
And we've got the original hardware to put back in there. It's solid brass. It's just, it's going to look amazing. It's got a nice detail at the bottom too. We think it probably had legs on it. I'm sure it did. at one time have legs on it. But we'll show you a finished product. We have to do a little sand in here to get some of that original finish off of there yet. Yeah, I think we'll have to take that
Still got that.
and sand it a little bit. Still got some of the original varnish on there that was underneath the paint. We'll have to
Some of
sand
the
that a little bit.
original.
It's got, yeah, that's all the original stain still on it. We haven't restained it or anything. We just took the white paint off, and it also took off whatever varnish was underneath. Like here's some of the original varnish. You think these stripes in here is the natural wood, or did they take and flame it a little bit or something?
I don't know.
It has like a stripe pattern to it. That just wakes it right up. Just a little bit of that tung oil just seriously makes it look good. Oh, that's amazing. That